Lee. They showed it
I'm
off.
not making this video for attention or sympathy.
You making this video for attention. Anybody that starts the video off with, I'm not making this for no attention, you making it for some attention, bro. We know the truth, bro.
Or anything. I just want anyone who can help me to do that. My name's Daniel, and this is a story I wish I didn't have to tell.
Right, Daniel. What story is
I've been
it?
a night owl my entire life. As a teen, I used to stay up way
Midnight
past
horror
midnight
story.
every night, watching terrifying videos on YouTube.
Okay.
I know now there are nothing
Lettuce in the feet.
of the real
They stepping all up in the lettuce.
Nothing compared to the tragedy my family and I went through. The story I'm gonna tell to you now. My parents, being teachers, had
I'm
always
low-key tired.
emphasized the importance of sleeping well to me, and would definitely disapprove of my late-night routine.
Nah, I definitely finna get some sleep. I'm gonna be on here for like another hour. I'm getting some good rest.
At first, this wasn't a problem, but after I told them
that
about
meal
the child
looks
predator in our
sad.
neighborhood that I'd seen
He got like
videos,
8. Wait a minute, hold on. Hey, y'all, how y'all gonna be eating steak and then we eating a chicken drumstick? Man, if y'all niggas don't make me a steak with y'all, bro, y'all see I'm a grown boy. Mom and dad just got good steak on their plates. Mashed potatoes and peas. Would y'all give me the same mashed potatoes and peas? Would you give me a piece of chicken? Really?
Which was obviously understandable. Every night I'd hear one of them wandering into my room, checking on me, and every night I'd immediately turn off my light and pretend to be asleep.
We all used to do shit like that, I ain't gonna lie to you.
If it was my mom or dad coming,
I used to do the exact same thing.
If I opened my eyes to see, they'd know I was awake. Mostly, I presumed it was my dad, from the heavy-sounding footsteps, but
damn, he got veins popping out of his feet.
For them to preach to me about being up
strong foot ass.
Themselves. Sometimes I wondered if they knew I wasn't sleeping.
Why he standing on my bed? I'm gonna nut shot his ass, bro. Like,
hours before they'd finally leave and go to check on Alfie. That's my little brother, and Lucy, my little sister. I'd have asked them about it, but I thought it would have confirmed any suspicions which they seemed to already have about my staying awake deep into the mornings of the next day. Like I said, I guess they were just paranoid about the child predator. It was stupid for me to presume any of these things, and I'll never forgive myself for it, but I did it all the same. Anyway, one day, Lucy's school, where my parents both work, announced a school trip. It meant they'd be gone at some point next month from Saturday morning to Sunday morning, and it meant that I'd finally get to watch the horror movie my friend had lent me, that my parents had refused to let me watch.
Okay.
There was one downside, though. I'd be left to look after Alfie.
That's cool.
Being only 6 years old, my mom was reluctant to leave him in my care alone, but my dad defended me, reminding her that Alfie had been up most of the night after a nightmare, so he'd probably sleep most of the day anyway. Besides, he reassured her, he's 17. He can be given a little responsibility.
I'm 17, y'all could definitely get one of the Miller Lights, bro. No bullshit.
I honestly wish
at least half a cup.
Finally, the morning came for them to head off. It took longer than expected because my sister said some of her favorite toy dolls had been stolen. But eventually, my mom persuaded her that they were probably just lost, and told me to look for them whilst they were gone. I begrudgingly agreed, and soon they were ready to go. As they were leaving, my mom gave me a stern word, reminding me to lock the doors, not go to bed too late, and take good care of Alfie. She told me she'd be watching through the security cameras to make sure I was looking after him properly.
Man, y'all got security cameras in the crib?
Didn't have to worry.
That's tough.
Then we said our goodbyes.
They said we make sure we see everything. Don't be smacked. Don't spank your stuff in that living room either.
Playing outside, but came in after the frisbee landed near a strange man who Alfie said had been in his nightmare. I told him that was ridiculous, because even if he somehow was in his dream, he wouldn't be able to remember.
No, that's not necessary.
I went to
That's
myself.
not necessary. That's not necessary. I remember a good portion of my dreams. I won't be saying a lot of it because I be having some wild dreams, but like I remember like most of my dreams I usually remember. If I really wanted to, like, remember, like, keep it, like, in touch, like, I just bring it up a lot more. But sometimes I just be, like, letting that shit, like, coast. You feel me?
Get it. And I have to admit that the man was fairly creepy. He had a
Here,
huge
let me
grin,
get
and
comfortable
his
in this mud.
eyes,
Let
staring
my
right
seat back a
at
little
me,
bit.
seemed to be permanently forced further open than they were designed to go. His clothes all seemed to have been made from someone 50 years younger.
Did y'all see, bro? Hold on, let me see. So y'all can still see him. Y'all see, bro? Bro got us. Actually, like, look at bro back here. Y'all see him? Bro got a medium T on. Hold on.
As they
Let me see if
struggled
they
to
get a little
cling to
closer
his
so I
fully
can
grown
really see him.
body. It was cold, but he was wearing a sun hat, a tiny one for children, which barely fit on his head. I recognized it, but didn't know how at the time. If I'd learned anything from the videos I spent my nights watching, I'd have abandoned the frisbee and left. But clearly I didn't, because not wanting to feel like a baby, I approached him. As I got closer to the man, his smile disappeared, and he removed the hat and because not
Nah, he what? That's the guy. That's the guy that was in their room. That's the guy that. Oh, fuck, I broke my mic, bro. That's the guy. That's the guy that was in their room. That's the guy that was in their room. That's why he took that. He said it was a little hat that he didn't recognize. That's probably the guy that was in their room. The daughter said she was missing hats. I mean, not the daughter said she was missing toys. He said he recognized the hat, but it's a little kid's. Who's a little kid? His brother. But could be his little sisters. And then the dude just snatched the hat off all quick, knowing that he would know that that was probably one of their hats. He snuck into their house.
wanting to feel like a baby, I approached him. As I got closer to the man, his smile disappeared, and he removed the hat and held it behind his back. I began to see his features in greater detail. He looked tired. He was pale and his eyes were
Hell
bloodshot and had
nah.
huge gaping bags under them. In the entire time it took me to get to him, the man didn't
Oh
move an inch,
no.
other than the odd blink. Not even his eyes shifted. At this stage, I was getting uneasy. I just wanted to get it and leave. Hi, can I have my frisbee back, please?
Ah nah. Ah nah. Ah nah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the only reason I'm talking so greasy is because I'm a little tired, so I really don't care too much. I'm not gonna lie to you. I throw my frisbee and you standing in front of it, I'm not finna say, hey, please not have my frisbee back. I'm grabbing my frisbee, I'm looking you up and down, and I'm be like, yeah, this me right here, just so you know. And I'm walking off. How you gonna ask another man, please can I get my stuff back? I'm yanking that shit, and I'm like, the fuck? And I'm walking off. And if he try to sneak me from behind, then it's a wrap. Cause with me, bro, there's no holds back. Whatever's in arm reach is a part of the fight at that point. So I'm finna smack you with this frisbee. I'm gonna try to shove it down your throat. I'm gonna shove it down your throat. No pause. You're gonna have plastic in your throat. It's gonna be like all day. I curl it up into a burrito, feed you this motherfucking frisbee. This burrito frisbee, tortilla plastic frisbee. I'm gonna do that to you. You think you're gonna have me say please for my stuff?
Thanks. The thought of that conversation, if you can even call it a conversation, still makes me shiver.
Just be
I
yapping, but
locked the
like it
front
be
door
need to
as
be
soon as we got
said.
home. We were both a bit shaken, and Alfie looked tired, so I gave him some more
Yeah, go
food
take your
and
ass
put
to
him to
sleep.
bed.
I'm pissed at this point.
It took him about 2 hours to fall asleep. He kept complaining that he'd have another nightmare about that man. I told him he wouldn't, but he wasn't convinced.
I see him every night.
He
I caught
whispered
it.
to me,
It's gotta be true.
"Well,
I
if you see him
caught it.
again, don't worry. I'll be here to fight him off." This seemed to settle him down, and soon he was fast asleep. At about 11, it was time to put my film
Shit,
on.
Dragon Ball?
I couldn't have my mom knowing that I was watching it, so I did something.
What was on that channel? Did y'all see that? I'm finna click back. But it was something on the channel. No. What was on that channel?
He was fast asleep.
It was like he clicked through. I'm finna see if I can
At
pause it
about
on time.
11, it was time to put my film on.
Oh my god, you a dickhead. Why is you clicking so fast? Nah, I gotta see it now.
This
I
seemed
gotta
to settle
see.
him down, and
I'm gonna try
soon
one
he
more
was
time. If I don't
fast
get it this
asleep.
time, then I'm gonna let it be.
At about 11, it was time to put my film on.
Man escapes from prison? That's the god! Knew I wasn't tripping, bro. Man. Oh my god. I knew I wasn't. Now I'm back sitting up in my seat. I was chilling at first. This man, that said news. Man escapes from prison. And that's him. Oh my god, that's why he had them little ass clothes on. He stole our little brother's clothes because he has no clothes because he just broke out of prison. I don't think he had shoes on either, bro. He had his toes just out there, crunchy toe ass nigga.
I couldn't have my mom knowing that I was watching it, so I did something naive and ignorant, and something I'll always regret. I turned off the security cameras. I watched it
Right.
for 2 hours straight, my eyes never straying from the screen. Until I replayed the last few seconds of the film, but the sound didn't.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't think y'all understand how scary that actually is. For a nigga that play the game a lot, or I watch a lot of YouTube. This is why I don't watch YouTube videos with my headphones on no more. If I'm watching a YouTube video, I'm playing it out loud now. Because I used to watch it in my headphones, and oh my god, if I heard like a little creak or anything, especially if I'm watching the show, when you playing the game, it's kind of hard because you can't just replay something real quick. But when you watching a show and you hear doo, you can press pause, run it back 3 seconds, press play. You don't hear no doo doo. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't think y'all understand how scary that shit is. To to be watching a video, you hear doo something super like it's like what was that? You replay your video a couple seconds, you press play on that mug, and you don't hear that doo doo.
Happen again. It was coming from inside my house. Alfie? He didn't reply, but I could see him under the covers, so I thought he was just asleep, and I didn't want to wake him up. I
Nah, that
swear,
window wasn't
if I
open.
thought anything worse had happened, I'd have checked. You okay? I thought maybe I was just worrying too much, hearing things. It was late, and the film had been scary. Maybe it was just all in my head. I knew from the sound of his voice it was him. Alfie! Alfie? Usually this much noise would have woken him up. Alfie, what's going on? I knew something was wrong. It was him. The doll. I couldn't believe it. It had to be some kind of sick prank. It had to be. But it wasn't. It was the man I'd spoken to earlier. He'd taken my brother. Alfie! I was certain they'd be gone before I could reach them. But he didn't set off straight away. He watched as I tried helplessly to do something. I screamed and I shouted and I banged on the windows and I tried to open the doors, but nothing worked. It was all in vain. There was nothing I could do for my brother, my best friend, as he was stolen away from me. It was too late for the police to do anything. It was too late for anybody to do anything. It was gone, and in time, I'd have to come to accept that.
You have 9 new messages. First message.
Hello? If you're out with Alfie, call me back when you get back in, please. Love you guys. Bye.
End of message. Second message.
I'm telling his mom. I'm tearing up. I'm tearing. Oh my God. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I don't think I understand. Hold on. I'm tearing up right now. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm tearing up right now. No. No, my eyes are getting. Oh my God. No, I'm tearing up right now. This shit just. Nah, this is hitting too hard. Cause I got brothers and sisters. Nah, this hitting too hard. Imagine you gotta tell your mama, hey mama, Ralphie got took. Somebody took him, and I couldn't do nothing. Oh my God.
Daniel, we've been trying to get a hold of you for hours. Is everything alright? Did you
No, I'm
turn the
about to
security
start.
cameras off?
They'll be fine. The security system probably just glitched out. Hey, Alfie, just call us as soon as you can, okay? You know how Mom worries.
End of message. Third message.
Listen, Daniel, we're starting to get really worried now. If you don't pick up, one of us is gonna have to come home to check if everything's okay. Please pick up.
End of message. Fourth.
Nah, I'm actually crying.
Daniel, are you okay?
Nah, 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 nah.
Daniel! What's happened? Please answer. I couldn't bear to tell them anything.
Nah, that's deep.
That was 7 years ago. We never found him. When I asked my parents if they'd seen anything at all of this man whilst they checked on us during the night, they only looked at me, concerned and confused. What do you mean? They asked. I could only stare at them in horror. Every night, around 2, you'd come and check on Alfie, Lucy, and me to see if we were sleeping.
Daniel?
They told me.
No,
No, we
we
didn't.
didn't.
The police wanted security camera footage of the man, but of course, there wasn't any. It automatically deletes any footage older than 24 hours, which meant I'd been mindless enough to stop it recording on the only night we could have seen him. You know, the strange thing is, I don't even know if I want Alfie to be alive. Because if he is, God knows what that monster has done to him. Sorry if I've gone on too long, but the guilt's been killing me. I had to get it out somehow. I only tell it as a story because, well, people like stories, and I want as many people to hear this as possible. Alfie, if somehow you're watching, I love you, and I'm so sorry. Please, don't lose hope. And to the man who took you, it's not too late. If you have any heart at all, and even if you don't, please, please let my little brother come home. To everybody else, If someone comes into your bedroom at night, open your eyes. You never know who it might be. I still stay up late at night. But it's not because I don't want to sleep. It's because I can't. In case anyone sees Alfie, this is the last good photo we took of him. That's it. Stay safe. Thank you.
Hmm. Why was that so heavy? Why was that so heavy? I don't I don't even know what to say about that one. Like I don't know why that one touched me like that, but like that was that was crazy, bro. Like mm. I'm gonna keep going, but that